Samson breaks Nazirite vow and abandons purpose. Welcome to the Inspiring Illustrations channel. In the book of Judges, we learn about a man named Samson, chosen by God to be a judge of Israel and deliver his people from the oppression of the Philistines. Samson was born in Israel during a period when his people faced constant threats from the Philistines, a group that had migrated from the Mediterranean and settled on the southern coast of Canaan around 1200 BC. His father, Manoah, was a member of the tribe of Dan, and his mother was barren. According to the book of Judges in the Bible, an angel of the Lord appeared to the woman and said to her, "You are barren and have no children, but you will conceive and give birth to a son." He was appointed by God to free the people of Israel from the rule of the Philistines. So, the woman gave birth to a son and named him Samson. Samson was gifted with incredible strength and was set apart by God from birth as a Nazirite. He was forbidden from drinking wine, cutting his hair, and touching dead bodies. When he reached adulthood, the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, endowing him with extraordinary abilities that demonstrated physical strength beyond the ordinary. However, despite his vow, Samson was drawn to the pleasures of the world and broke his Nazirite vow by drinking wine and engaging in other sinful behavior. He disregarded the prohibition set by his vow when he approached a corpse, drank wine during a banquet, and engaged in immoral relationships with both a prostitute from Gaza and with Delilah. Samson's attraction to Philistine women led him down a dangerous path. After falling in love with a Philistine woman, Samson decided to marry her, despite the disapproval of his parents, who preferred him to marry an Israelite woman. During the wedding celebration, Samson posed a riddle to the guests, promising a reward if they could decipher it. The Philistines, eager to uncover the riddle and win the prize, pressured Samson's bride to obtain the answer. Faced with threats and blackmail, she eventually managed to persuade Samson to reveal the secret. Feeling betrayed, he lost the bet and, in his fury, left his bride and returned to his parents' house. Determined to seek revenge against the Philistines, Samson carried out acts of destruction against them. First, he killed 30 Philistines to settle a debt from the lost bet. Then, he captured 300 foxes, tied their tails together with lit torches, and released them into the Philistine fields and crops, causing great devastation. In response to these attacks, the Philistines retaliated by killing Samson's former bride and her father. This led Samson to engage in a violent battle against the Philistines, resulting in the death of 1,000 of them. He used the jawbone of a donkey as an improvised weapon to defeat his enemies. These significant events in Samson's life demonstrate his desire for revenge and his uncommon ability to inflict considerable harm on his adversaries. However, they also highlight his impulsiveness and personal struggle to balance his thirst for vengeance with his role as a leader and liberator of Israel. Later, he fell in love with another Philistine woman, Delilah, who was paid by the Philistine leaders to discover the secret of his strength. Despite knowing that Delilah was trying to betray him, Samson allowed himself to be drawn into her web of seduction. He toyed with her by giving her false answers to her questions, but eventually, he revealed that his strength came from his long hair. Delilah cut Samson's hair while he was sleeping, robbing him of his strength and paving the way for his capture by the Philistines. The Philistines captured Samson and gouged out his eyes, but he was not completely defeated. He was taken to Gaza, where he was forced to work as a grinder in a prison. In a final act of strength, Samson brought down the temple of the Philistine god Dagon, killing himself and thousands of Philistines. Samson's story is one of great triumphs and great failures, a reminder that even the most gifted of us can fall when we turn away from our purpose and give in to temptation. But in the end, he found redemption through his final act of strength and devotion to God's plan. Thank you for watching this video about the life of Samson. If you enjoyed and were inspired by his story, please don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you again soon. Until next time.